Good morning, friends. I'm Professor Shivaji Patil here again. I'm a trainer and coach, and today I'm making this video on behalf of Global College of BCom, MCom, Management as well as BC. See, the basic reason I'm making this video is to give an idea of the power of commerce. Because, see, commerce is always a backbone of a country. So the development of the country depends upon the transactional analysis of the market. So the money flow in the market, the commercial activities in the market. So there are n number of things that are involved in the commerce. Like there is something called accounting, there is something called economics, there is something called finance analysis, there is something called chartered accountancy, there is something called company secretariat. So why I am telling you all these things means, see, normally BCom, that is the UG course for commerce. Normally people think that, okay, BCom means either one is banking job, second one is CA. Only these two are popular. Somehow only these two are have that kind of popularity among the parents and students. So what they think is, so if I go to commerce, either I will get job as in okay, there are some small jobs like small accountants and all will be there, but they are not very highly paid jobs, accountants and all in small companies. But what students think is, only in banking sector either we will get jobs, and in what you call we have to do either, otherwise CA. Okay, of course CA is again a little bit tough nut to crack because it involves examination, civil services like kind of examination. So but if you are willing to do, you can definitely go for CA course. But the intention of making this video is, see, earlier the branch commerce has very few specializations, but now there are many specialization has been added to cater to the demanding needs of the what you call it as a industrial growth, you can say, as well as budget planning, you can say, as well as financial accountancy. So these are the terms you might have seen. See, economics, for example, Dr. Manmohan Singh was one of the best economists. Of course, there are other controversies around him, but he was one of the top economists. P. Chidambaram was top economist. See, so they went, they got the top position because of their knowledge in those particular fields. But apart from these also, economist and highly qualified accountant or CA or banking sector, there are many other specializations also. So today I wanted to to give you a bird's view of what are those specializations, what are the n number of job opportunities that are available after completing the BCom. But first thing is, BCom is gaining popularity from last, I'm seeing it, even though I was in an engineering college. So from last 5 to 10 years, the people, sorry, not 10 years actually, 3 to 5 years, the people opting for commerce the students opting for commerce is increasing rapidly. It is because of the fact that so more and more like they are exposing to the kind of job opportunities that commerce provides. So through a small brochure kind of things, I will just explain you everything regarding the commerce section. So I hope you see the brochure clearly. So it explains everything. So it will deep dive into commerce field. See, the most popular degree, of course, as a branch, you have to select commerce in PUC level only. But after completing that, so before going for POC commerce, you should know all these things. What are the degree opportunities? What are the PG opportunities and all those things? So, my dear friends, you can see here the overall economic health of a nation largely depends upon advanced commerce studies. This stream offers wide range of career opportunities. See, it is the backbone of the nation is nothing but it is the economic health of the nation. So therefore, there is a n number of job opportunities in commerce. So of course, PUC commerce is the basic preparatory PO board examination. Then there will be a degree which is called as the BCom. So once you go for BCom, you have a choice of subjects like accountancy, business administration, finance, economics, industrial policies. So it is considered, BCom is considered to be the first step towards careers like chartered accountancy. Chartered accountancy, you might have heard that because that is the only popular thing which was apart from the banking sector. Chartered accountancy because means you will become a chartered accountant who is having the power to audit companies so that they can pay their taxes. You can check their balance sheets, their profit and loss balance, loss things. Okay, I cannot explain deeply into it because I am a technical guy, but whatever knowledge I have gained, so I am explaining you. So every company needs auditing at the end, at quarterly or 6 month or yearly, based on the company policies or government policies, they need something called auditing. So in auditing, there will be profit and loss analysis, there will be something called balance sheet analysis, then there will be taxation calculations, how much the GST they have to pay, how much other taxes they have to pay, something like that. So finally, it has to be signed by, it has to be done by the chartered accountant, qualified chartered accountant, and it has to be signed by a qualified chartered accountant. Of course, the chartered accountant is a profession. It is a professional course. To enter into that professional course, you need a foundation of commerce degree, BCom degree. Then you have to go through a examination process, which is having something called preliminary and then secondary, then interview. It is just like a, what you call it as a civil services exam, like IAS, IPS, and IFS exam. So it is okay, a little bit tough. But if you practice with a qualified chartered accountant after completing your BA degree, if you practice with a charter, how to analyze the things and all, if you practice it and if you study it, there are coaching centers. Even our global college is having a coaching center for to prepare you for the examination of the chartered accountancy. You can become chartered accountant, so which is highly respected and highly qualified job. The second thing is company secretary. Company secretary is also one of the respected and highly qualified because in any big company, there is something called board of directors. When these board of directors, when they are doing the financial analysis, when they are doing the policies, decisions, they have to take the advice of the company secretaries. We'll see it in detail in the forthcoming literature. Then there will be, so CA and company secretary are the two of the most demanding options. Apart from that, there will be cost and management accounting, that is called as CMA. Earlier it was known as CWA, cost and works accounting. Now it is called as the CMA, that is cost and management accounting. So here, so it builds a firm ground in accountancy. So accountancy means to make it simple, preparing a balance sheet, the profit and loss sheet of a company. So which is necessary to complete these courses successfully. It is an ideal course for students who want to take up a career in accountancy, auditing, and financial analysis. If you want to make your career as a in-demand accountant, so normal accountant, okay, even after BCom, you can become accountant. But if you want to become an expert in accounting, then you need to have, if you want to make a career in accountancy, auditing, and financial analysis, then you have to go for CWA. Again, it is having examinations and all those things. There will be coaching also. So CA, CS, Company Secretary, and cost and management accounting. So these are the three main what you call it as a professionals you can enter once you complete the BCom, that is the bachelor degree in commerce. Apart from this, you can become subject-wise expert. Subject-wise expert. What are the subjects that comes into under the umbrella of BCom? That is business economics, financial accounting, cost accounting, income tax. So one of the important area, income tax calculation, auditing, again done by the CAs and all, business finance. So every business wants finance. So business finance analysis to approve the finance for businesses of various scales, from starting from SME to medium-sized business, large-sized business. Okay, so global, Fortune 500 company, what we say. Then business laws. You are the advisor for the laws to be prepared for all the companies, all the Fortune 500 companies, small and medium enterprises, and all those things. So business laws, marketing is one of the unlimitedly vast field. So distribution, retailer, promotion, logistics, etc. comes under marketing. So BCom is a 3-year degree. Actually, now they are making it as a 4-year degree. So with some changes according to the new education policy. So a lot of practical orientation is there in the new education policy. So skill implementation will be given more importance in the new education policy, that is, which is called as NEP 2020. So NEP 2020. So skill implementation. So after that, you can choose your area of specialization after BCom. Taking subjects as accounts, economics, etc. Mathematics and English are required in class 1 and class 2. The admission process for this course would be differ from college to colleges. Okay. Now we'll come to a little bit detail of CA. All business and finance firms require chartered accountants. Qualified CAs will have an opportunity to work in both public and private sectors. Chartered accountants work in fields of accounting, including public management and government accounting. While specific job duties vary greatly with specific positions, many duties shared between CA and CS. CA means chartered accountants and CS means company secretary, include preparing financial reports and documents, maintaining records of investments, reviewing potential financial and providing financial opinions in regards to fiscal decisions of the firm. See, all these are applicable for medium businesses, large businesses, global Fortune 500 companies, even for city financial planning, state financial planning, and country financial planning. So you need CAs. Similarly, a parallel profession is company secretary. A company secretary is a senior managerial position which exists in private as well as public organizations. The principal role of company secretary is to ensure that the administration of a company is effectively run in accordance with rules and regulations of the state or states where the company's offices are located. Also, the decisions which are taken by the board of directors of the company are implemented effectively under the guidance of the company secretary. See, you can see the importance of company secretary course. It is a course. CA is also course. CS is also course and examination. So, company secretary, so for every company needs the services of where there is a board of directors, where is the laws and rules and policies has to be implemented. So you need the advice of the company secretary. So that is the importance of the company secretaryship. Apart from this, there is another profession called as cost and management accountancy, where a certified management accountant is a professional certification credential in the management accounting and financial management fields. The certification signifies that the person possesses knowledges in the area of financial planning, analysis, control, decision support, and professional ethics, etc. So, candidates who successfully clear CMA, that is cost management accountancy, can get up to the management positions like managing director, finance director, financial controller, cost controller, finance manager, then chief internal editor. See, you can see the kind of positions you can have. These are highly respected and highly paid positions. All these positions are managing director, finance director, financial controller, cost controller, finance manager, chief internal editor. For all global 500, Fortune 500 companies, global companies, international companies, as well as state companies. So all companies need such a professional services. Then there is something called actuarial science. So actuarial science is a discipline that applies mathematical and statistical method to assess risk management, risk in insurance and financial industries. Actuaries means majorly involved in the decision making in insurance investment, financial planning and management. You know, usually there may be bad events, there may be catastrophes, there may be other risks involved in the businesses. So this the person who is expert in actuarial sciences, his function is to identify the possibility of bad event, possibility of catastrophe, evaluation of solution to manage and minimize the possibility of bad event or catastrophe from occurring, and analyzing the losses and that the risk might bring about the devising the solution to reduce its consequences. That means risk management, reducing the risk, reducing the disaster. So that is the main profession that comes under the actuarial sciences. So all big companies need the services advice of the experts in actuarial sciences. So life insurance and pension plans are the two main applications of actuarial science. Life insurance and pension plans are two main applications of actuarial science. Financial analysis. This term and course refers to an assessment of the viability, stability, profitability of a business or project. Anybody want to start a new business or new project, he need advice from financial analysis expert. It is done by professionals using information taken from financial statements and other reports. You want to expand your business also, you need help of financial analyst. These reports are usually presented to top management as one of their basis for making business decisions. One key area of financial analysis involves extrapolating company's past performance into an estimate of company's future performance. So based on the company's past performance, you can advise the what are the steps to be taken for to increase the performance of the company in future. Then banking jobs, you already know, because banking job is more popular for become graduates. So there also many like professions are involved, like bankers are involved in the manifold activities like accountancy, customer service, front desk handling, cash handling, accounting, opening, loan underwriting, loan processing, back-end operations, product marketing and sales, loan recovery, retail assessment management, and property appraisal. So this is also, banking sector is also one of the biggest sector in the country as well as in many states. So my dear friends, the basic reason why I am coming with this video is to emphasize the fact that most of the students who opt for who search for commerce, they have limited knowledge of commerce branch. They think that only banking sector like cashier, accountant and all. So, and small accountants that works in small companies, something like that. So those are the only business opportunities, banking, as well as they might have heard about CAs, chartered accountants. But actually, there are n number of professional options. What I have described now, those are available under the umbrella of commerce. So commerce, whether it is a UG level commerce like by BCom or PG level commerce like MCom. So it is a managerial course. You can rise up to CEO. You can become a chairman. You can become a financial analyst for a state. You can become a company secretary who can advise the board of directors of a company. So there are n number of opportunities. So I wanted to put light on those opportunities. So my dear friends, with this, I am concluding this particular video. So tomorrow I will come up with what all you need to have to get into CA. What kind of examination? What are the subject you need to go through CA to become CA? So yeah, primary examination, secondary examination, interview, those kinds of things are there. So I will separately deal with separate videos. So CA as well as CMA, that is cost management analysis. So those are the very important streams. So this thing. So my dear friends, opt for commerce or opt for business administration. It comes under commerce umbrella only. Then you can go for MCOM. You can go for master in business administration. Then you can go for CA. You can go for company secretary post. You can go for CMA. So there are n number of options, because since India is a developing country and commerce activities are the backbone of the economics of the country. So there is a lot of scope for the development of commerce field, and it is developing and it will develop. Therefore, my dear friends, my sincere advice is choose commerce as a preferred field or business administration as your preferred stream, and join Global College. Why I am so involved this Global College means, Global College is one of the professionally managed college which which is founded by Mr. N.B. Hiremat sir, who was a visionary who wanted to give quality education to this North Karnataka students, especially for Twin Cities, quality education. So the infrastructure of the Global College has all the latest upgraded infrastructure like quality labs, using smart boards, LCDs, then blended learning facilities there. So dedicated faculty members, experienced faculty members, Wi-Fi connectivity, internet connectivity. Apart from these, you will have coaching for CA, coaching for CMA, coaching for banking, coaching for KAS, Karnataka Administrative Services. So KPSC exam you might have heard. So those are state administrative services. So we have coaching for KAS. So of course you can go for coaching for UPSC also. That is Union Public Services. This thing. Then banking. So the opportunities are endless. Therefore, my dear friends, it is my advice as a career counselor. Now, I'm not talking as a professor or trainer, as a career counselor. So right now, so either commerce or business administrator are the right choices for you. You can become an entrepreneur also. You can get a highly paid job also. So with this small information, I'm concluding this video. If you find this information useful, so you can subscribe to my channel. A lot of such videos are coming, and share this to your friends also. So tomorrow I will coming in detail how you can become a chartered accountant. Then I will come with separate video how to become a what you call CMA. That is what you call it as a cost management analyst. Cost management analysis. So thank you for listening. Thank you very much.